All right, Shalom, Shalom, Makion. As always, want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and elders of great millstone to rule and teach well, and much peace, safety, and blessings unto the Lord's elect, whoever they may be that have been scattered throughout the four winds, pushing his truth and sincerity and in diligence. All right, as a brother lawyer from the great millstone, Lake Charles, Louisiana branch, come back again with another lesson through the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. And as always, Lord will this lesson be edifying unto the Lord's elect. And I just want to go into a topic of how, Yahweh by Shemel Shai is about to wrap this thing up. Okay. Now real quick, according to Revelations the 6th chapter, okay, this devil Esau Edom, okay, which is the self-proclaimed white man, he's ultimately been given, all right, the power to take peace from the earth. Okay. And he was given that sword, to slay, okay, and to rule with it as well. Okay, well, ultimately, what Yahweh Bashem Shai didn't leave us here to get destroyed. Okay, as it talks about that in the book of Jeremiah, the 29th chapter, the 11th verse. Okay, I know my thoughts toward you are but of peace and of not destruction. All right, but to give you an expected end. Okay, and our expected end is that what? We shall soon be delivered. All right, that what? Yahweh Bashem Shai is going to perform many miraculous works for us. And that's why we got to continue to pray, okay, to Yahweh Bashem Shai that he cast down this devil Esau Edom, But nevertheless, this is Revelation 6:4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. You see, ultimately was summing summing up, okay, how this devil Esau Edom would rule. He took what? Peace from the earth. Real quick, let's get that word peace. All right, because there's no peace here in Babylon the Great. All right, that's why what death is taking its course. All right, hey, the people are mourning, the earth is mourning. Okay, so it says what? Peace. It says a state of national tranquility, exemption from the rage and havoc of war. You see that? So when you have peace, you have exemption from the rage and havoc of war. Well, great war is going on. All right. So what? This present land, all right, or the earth that the state that is in is not exempt from the rage and havoc of war. Because what? This devil Esau Edom is in rulership. All right. Now, real quick, I'll come back to this. All right. Because he talked about that in the book of Isaiah, when the elect, okay, when that remnant or the true people of Israel, all right, will be in the land, what will take place? It shall be no more war. All right. Let's just get it straight to the point. This is the book of Isaiah, and I believe it's the 2nd chapter, okay. And verse 4, it says, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords, you see that, into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. All right, so when true peace is ultimately in the land, what's going to take place is going to be an exemption from a war, okay? It's going to be no more war. Let's read in the NLT. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai will mediate, all right, between nations and will settle international disputes. And that's going to take place when Yahweh Shai comes, okay? He's going to put an end to it, all right, as it talks about that in 2nd Esdras, the 3rd chapter, okay? That's going to take place when Yahweh Shai comes and lay down that law. All right. It says they will hammer their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will no longer fight against nation nor train for war anymore. All right. And this is going to be the state of what? The earth being refreshed and put back into order to where what? Peace, all right, is actually going to be a thing again. All right. So let's go back to this word peace in Revelation 6:4. It says peace between individuals, harmony, concord, security, safety, prosperity, felicity, It says, because peace and harmony make and keep things safe and prosperous. Peace. Okay. Peace is coming, but that's going to be established in the kingdom. All right. It says of the Messiah's peace. You see that? The way that leads to peace. So salvation has to come. It says the way that leads to peace is salvation. So in order to have peace, salvation has to come. And with that salvation comes what? A great destruction. That's why Yahweh Shai say, what? I come not for peace, right? But a sword first. That sword got to come. Okay? Let's get there real quick. This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. And I read in the NLT. It says, don't imagine that I came to bring peace to the earth. I came not to bring peace, but a sword. You see? He's coming for a sword. Let's get that word sword right there. All right. But a sword. Okay. A straight sword. It says for thrusting. The Lord is coming for thrusting. All right. It says for punishment, for war. All right. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is a man of war. Yahweh Shai is going to display that warlike mentality. All right. That heavenly austerity. That's what he's going to bring, because what? This devil was given the power to take peace from the earth. Now that power is about to what? Be taken away. Okay. That power is about to be taken away from him. Okay. And this is the moment that we're waiting for. All right. This is Psalms 82 in verse 2. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Salah. Defend the poor and fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. You see that? And that's what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to perform. He's going to defend the poor and the fatherless, which are Israelites, all right, which is the elect, okay? The afflicted and the needy, okay? It says, deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked, all right? Ooh. Hey, what it say? If a man be found, all right? Let's get that. This is Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16 in the NLT. Kidnappers must be put to death. The same one that what was given that power to take peace from the earth. Okay, because what did he do? He had transatlantic slave trades. All right, trafficking. Okay, and he was given a sword to rule with it. All right, and bring forth such cruelty. Okay, upon the earth. It says whether they are caught in possession of their victims or have already sold them as slaves. You see? And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And when Yahweh Shai comes, right, whose hand are we going to be found in? We're going to be found in the hand and in the land of our oppressor, which is Babylon the Great, America, according to the scriptures. You know? So ultimately just wanted to go into the point that, you know, the Lord ain't gonna allow this devil Esau Edom, man, to constantly run rapid. All right. The Lord is cutting his water off. All right. According to the book of Job, the 14th chapter. All right. His days is numbered. All right. The time for him to rule, you know, is at its ending. And that's why he's ultimately going to be given, right, the authority, okay, to come down with that great wrath one last time. But through that, we shall be defended by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, because our power, all right, that we serve is going to lift up a standard, you know. So with that, you know, as always, Lord, word is edifying. Just want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and elders, the great millstone, the root and teach well. And much peace, safety, and blessings unto the Lord's elect, whoever it may be that have been scattered throughout the four winds, pushing his truth and sincerity and the diligence. Till next time, Shalom.